Good morning, children. I welcome you all in this online session. Today in this session, we'll study about chapter number 2, that is log on to access. We'll cover certain topics like how to create a database and how to create a table and working with it, and two more little topics, that is sorting and filtering. So let us begin. This is the screen which will appear when you'll open MS Office Access. Okay. So whenever we want to create a database, we'll always go for this option, that is new or blank database. When I clicked on that option, it is asking me to give a file name. So let me give a file name here, suppose class 8. Any file name you can give, and you then will click on the create button. So here we came inside the database named as class 8. Inside it, by default, one table we can see here named as table 1. So we'll work on this table. Okay, so this is the initial stage. Means the first screen which will appear when you'll create a database. So by default, already the first field is already created, named as ID. So let us discuss a bit about what is field and what is record before creating it. As the word table comes in our mind, obviously the picture will be very clear in our mind that it will have certain columns and certain rows. So in the same manner, the table inside the database also have certain columns and certain rows, but will not means its terminology is little bit different, children. Okay, the columns are termed as fields and the rows are termed as records. Here the first field name is ID. Let me insert few more field names. So I'll just double click here, and let me give the next second field name as name, and one more field name. Let me enter here class. So now my table is created, in which we have three fields. First field name is ID, second field name is name, and the third field name is class. Now let us enter few records also. Okay, suppose let the first name be Rita, then class 7th, let the other name as Sita, and let it be class 5. Let the one more name will take. Okay, so three fields are created with the three records, children. This is the first record, this is the second record, and this is the third record. The complete row is known as records. Okay, now one more thing we have to focus on is data type. Okay, so this field, as you can see, the data type is auto number. Data type in the sense type of data. Okay, which kind of data this field will accept. So this field means the data type of this field is auto number. So we have already observed that I did not type this 345, it is automatically generated value. Okay, so because its data type is auto number, and we can change it at any point, no issues. Then this field, you can see the data type as text. This field also you can see the data type as text. So now let me tell you some about few more data types, that is memo in the sense long text. Suppose you want to enter the text of 2-3 lines, then you can go for memo. Number, date, time, currency, yes, no. OLE object in the sense, children, like if I want to insert a word file or an Excel sheet or PowerPoint as a data inside the table, then I'll use this data type. Hyperlink means link of any link if I want to enter, and any attachment. So these are the data types. Okay, now after this, one more thing we have to keep in mind, children, and that is views. Okay, we have to study these two views of table. The first view is data sheet view. This is the screen which is right now in front of you, is a data sheet view. Okay, let me show you design view. So when I clicked on the design view, it is asking me to save a table with a proper file name. So let me give the table name as student, and I saved it, and here the screen appears which is known as design view. So in the design view, this is how the field name will come along with its data type and along with its information. Okay, so these are the views. Let us go to the data sheet view all over again, and now we'll learn two more little concepts, that is sorting and filtering. Okay, so how sorting and filtering is done, let me tell you again a little concepts here. Suppose if I want to sort this field, suppose name, I want to sort it in ascending order, or I mean alphabetical order. So I'll click on this drop down arrow there, then sort A to Z or sort Z to A. So I'll go for sort A to Z. So you'll see that this field is means alphabetically arranged. Now in the same manner, suppose I want to filter something. I don't want this record. For an example, if I don't want this record, then how to do that? Let us understand this. So I'll click on that arrow again. In the text filter right now, all the data here are checked. Suppose 5th, 7th and 10th. If I don't want this record, so I unchecked the box and I clicked on OK, and we'll see that that complete record is vanished here. It's not here right now. So that is filtered. So with this little concept, I would like to conclude here. As a recap, today in this session we learned how to create a database. Inside it we created the table student with 3 fields and 3 records, and we discussed about data type and the views of the table. And at the end we also discussed about 2 more concepts, such as sorting and filtering. I hope you all must have understood the concepts, and with a kind request I would like to conclude it here, that please practice it at home, and yes, stay safe, stay home. So goodbye.